Welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Todd, and the media during this pandemic. Nancy Pelosi has been pure evil during this pandemic. She has called the president dangerous. She attacked him this morning for being responsible for the deaths of Americans. Nancy Pelosi has proven to be one of the most evil women I have ever seen. Instead of us coming together as a country, Democrat or Republican, to fight this virus, Nancy Pelosi and so many others on the left in the Democrat Party are trying to tear us apart. Impeachment is over. The Russian investigation is over. Now we're fighting for American lives. But Nancy Pelosi and members of her party cannot stop their ongoing war with President Trump. And many of the media members in America cannot stop. In their world, defeating President Trump is more important than saving Americans' lives. If Nancy Pelosi and many of these Democrats care about Americans, they would be working hand to hand with this president, but they refuse. All she does is lob grenades at President Trump every day. Last week she came back from town from San Francisco and stopped the stimulus bill until it was passed on Friday. She goes on Sunday morning talk shows and attack the president. Instead of giving him support in which he needs during these trying times, she wants to go to war with him. She wants to tear him down so hopefully the Democrat Party can ascend to the White House this upcoming fall. But who gives a damn when Americans who are Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Party, Progressive Party, Conservative Party are dying across America? But that's not on her mind. Her mind is winning politically. And that shows you how evil this woman is and how sick she is. See, we got too many people who are stuck in this ideological conundrum. We have a governor over in Michigan lobbing bombs at President Trump every day. Instead of her saying, we're going to work with the president, we're going to win this war. They seem to want to destroy the president at any cost, even at the cost of the American people. Instead of them saying, hey, whatever political differences we got, at the end of this pandemic, we can go back to each other's corner. But while this pandemic is going on, we're going to stick together. But Nancy Pelosi can't do that. She has sent out marching letters to her constituents in the Congress to keep the war going against President Trump every day, to try and take down his approval numbers and push up Joe Biden's and whoever might run with Joe Biden, or they replace him with Governor Cuomo. This is cynical, destructive, and evil. And she should be held accountable, but no one in the media will, because they truly believe what Nancy Pelosi is saying. So she feels as though she can say anything during this time of hardship in America. She wouldn't say this about Barack Obama. But her attack on President Trump is sick. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Republicans was in control of Congress during this pandemic and Barack Obama was president, they would be supporting him, because this is hurting too many Americans. If you don't like his response, deal with it after the pandemic, but not now. This woman should be impeached. She should be kicked out of Congress. She's a nasty woman, and I didn't know Nancy Pelosi was this nasty. But I truly dislike this woman because this is not the time to have a political fight. This is not the time to have and score political points for your party. This is the time to come together. This is the time when you go down to the White House and you talk to the president. What can we do? I got some suggestions. Can we go over here? This is what you do when you're a true leader. But she's not a leader. She's a gang member. And that's what she's acting like. This is painful to watch when you see other countries coming together to fight this virus. They continuously want to fight the last war, which was impeachment, the Russian investigation. That's over. We have something much bigger fighting this virus. But she doesn't want to do it. And for the media, during the time of war, we used to get support from the media. But it seems like they have one job: tearing down President Trump, making sure he doesn't get elected, making sure that the American sees the worst part of this virus. Instead of telling the American people, we're going to get through this, their job is to defeat President Trump. So you see the propaganda by the media, which supports the Democrat Party, instead of supporting the American people. This is terrible to watch during these hard times. But this is the bed that Nancy Pelosi wants to lay in. I told you in the last video, she doesn't care about working class Americans. I don't think she gives a damn about American people at all. All she cares about is the power that she accuses President Trump of all the time. You say President Trump is a dangerous man. I say you're a dangerous woman. He hasn't attacked you during these times, but you can't stop attacking him. This is sad to see, and this shows you how an empire falls. It falls from within, and it's falling now. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.